Hi Momenters, hi viewers, thanks for watching another Moments by Boothe video. If it is your first time here, I am Akeem Boothe, real estate YouTuber and now realtor. And this is your one-stop shop for all things Jamaican real estate. Today, we'll be doing another of the Ask Moments by Boothe videos where you ask your questions and I answer them. All you have to do is to click the first link down the description box and leave your real estate related question and I will answer them in a video of this nature. But enough of the chattings, I know you're ready for the video. Are you ready? Run me intro. Before we jump into today's video, I just want to let you guys know that I am not a wealth advisor, nor am I a financial advisor. I am a real estate YouTuber and a realtor. So any questions asked and any answers given should not be used as advice. Now with that out of the way, let's jump into the video for today. Alright, so my first question comes from Crystal Lee and it reads, I have heard that you may need insurance in order to purchase a house. I am not sure if it is life insurance needed, but I think they said that the insurance should match the value amount of the mortgage that you are taking out. Could you please clarify this? Alright, so life insurance or any other insurance is not an absolute necessity to take out a mortgage. However, most financial institutions do require you to have at least life insurance to take out a mortgage, and here's why. One, it can be used as a form of collateral that would, say, limit the risk of the financial institution giving you that mortgage in the first place. So it's basically just an instrument that the financial institution would use to cover their debts should in case you pass, God forbid, before you are able to pay off your mortgage. So a simple example is Akeem wants to buy a house. Akeem goes to ABC Bank and he asks for $12 million to purchase a home. Upon wanting to purchase that home, ABC Bank asks Akeem, does he have life insurance? Akeem says yes, he has a life insurance policy of $20 million. ABC Bank is happy, they give him that mortgage. Akeem ends up passing away, God forbid, before he has paid off his mortgage. He has only paid half of that mortgage. Now, because he passed, his life insurance policy would then cover the remaining half of the mortgage, which would be $6 million. So $6 million would come out of that $20 million life insurance policy that Akeem has to go towards clearing the debt that he passed away and left. And luckily for his children, he had that life insurance policy. Or they quite possibly would have been left with that debt to pay off for Akeem. So that's how it works for financial institutions. Not all financial institutions require you to have life insurance. And if you want to know the number one financial institution that does not require you to utilize a life insurance policy to get a mortgage, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Or if you want to know directly, you can contact me at akeem@sotheby'srealty.com.jm or you can shoot me a WhatsApp message at 819-9918. Alright, so my second question comes from Akilia and she asks, based on your experience, which financial institution would be the best to consider when looking for a mortgage, which will offer a better deal with interest? Now, that's a bit of a loaded question, Akilia, because there is no best financial institution when looking for a mortgage. When you're looking for a mortgage, the time when you're looking for it, the place when you're looking for it, where you're looking to buy the house, a lot of things are taken into consideration when you're looking to take out a mortgage. The time of year, what are the interest rate prices at that particular point in time as it pertains to what's going on in the economic climate. And there are so many more things. Sometimes some financial institutions are offering promotions, sometimes others aren't. So the best is very much subjective to the time frame in which you're looking to actually take out that mortgage. That will determine the best interest rates based on that. Based on your question, it would seem as though that's the key thing that you're looking at. And there's really no way to tell. I would say that some financial institutions come with less requirements than some. I don't want to name any names in this video because I'm saving that information for a specific video. But if you reach out to me personally, I will answer that question for you. And you can reach out to me again at 819-9918 on WhatsApp, or you can reach me at akeem@sotheby'srealty.com.jm. Alright, so my next question comes from Yvette, and she asks, I need to know, how do I get a home in those new developments? I have been applying and nothing all now. Is there a new way? Sadly, Yvette, I don't think that there is a new way. In most of these new developments, they are private developments, which means there's no stipulation as to who or what or when or where or why they make the decisions that they make. They choose who they want to choose, and that's just it. If they look at your application and for some reason they don't like you, they don't decide to choose you, they decide to go with somebody else, that's entirely their decision based on the fact that it is a private development. What I can say is that cash is king. So if you're a cash buyer, because chances are what is happening to you is that they're prioritizing cash buyers first, and then they're looking at persons taking out mortgages. And this is just speaking if it is the case that you are someone who is utilizing a mortgage. If not, and maybe you live overseas, they're looking that maybe it would take a bit more time to get your money across the border, and they have a set amount of cash buyers lined up out here that process can be facilitated at a quicker time for those persons to make their home purchases. In more cases than not, when they're looking at somebody who they are looking at to grant the opportunity to own one of their homes, chances are they're nitpicking and picking out the persons who can pay up front first, then the persons who can quickly facilitate a payment through a mortgage lender or a financial institution. Maybe you have persons who can pay half of the money up front and the other half through mortgage. So there are certain specifics that most developers of new developments look for, because at the end of the day they're running a business and cash is king. The more hard cash they can get into their business up front, the less they will have to spend on their next development. And let me put it in another way for you. So say for instance a developer is building a 100-unit development for the first time. He or she does not necessarily have the capability of just having that money to build that development. So they take a loan from a financial institution to make this development. Now, in taking this loan, say the bank charges them, they borrow 100 million and the bank charges them 10% on that 100 million over the period of the life of the loan. They complete this development, it is the time now to sell this development. They're looking for as much cash buyers as possible because the aim of the game is to build out another development. Now, if they can get all 100 units sold and they get all cash up front, then you know they don't have to go forth and take another loan to build another development. So this next time around, they can build their second development straight cash. And if all is true again, for the next development, they can quite possibly build 2 developments simultaneously without even looking to the bank for any more money. So it's a game of cash is king in most regards, and that's probably one of the reasons why you're unable to get a home right now. And I'm just speaking from the standpoint of if you're utilizing a mortgage. If you're not utilizing a mortgage, I really don't understand why you're being overlooked. Maybe you can reach out to me and I can look over, I don't know, what you have sent in as your application for some of these particular developments, and I could possibly pinpoint why this is so for you. So that has been it for another Ask Moments by Boothe video. Don't forget that if you want your real estate question answered, all you have to do is to ask those specific questions by clicking the first link down in the description box, and I will be sure to answer your burning questions. And the faster you ask the questions, the faster I can make one of these videos for you. And I want to say thanks again for watching this video, and thank you for supporting me in following my dream of living life on my own terms. And I throw the challenge out to you to also to ensure that you remember to live life on your own terms. Thank you again so much for supporting. That has been enough from me, AB, signing out.